I read an old interview of yours. As I said, it was from back in 2013, and they asked you, you know, which players that it was that you idolized. You mentioned David Beckham was someone that you looked up to. You also mentioned that Keisuke Honda was a player that you looked up to as well. As fate would have it, he's now your national team coach. Can you believe that you get the chance to work with Keisuke Honda as your national team coach?
I would never think that I will ever meet Keisuke Honda. Because when I was actually in a football school in France, you know, I was a big fan of him when he was playing in CSKA Moscow. I was following everything, and when I played video game, I'd always take him, you know. So I was such a big fan. Now to talk to him, to exchange words with him, but first before that, I play against him, you know, with Cambodia. So this was already unbelievable. I played against him. I play in Japan in the big stadium, full. So this was already amazing. And then when I heard that he would become the coach of Cambodia, I was like very shocked, you know, because I will meet him every day and walk under him, you know. So it's such a privilege to be to learn from him, you know, from his experience. Of course, you want to know from his career, you know, how, for example, how he eat, how he train and stuff. It's such a chance for us, you know.
What have you been able to learn? He's worked with Cambodia now for 4 years, I think it is. I think it was 2018 that he started. So it's 4 years now that he's been working there. What have you been able to learn as a player off someone like Honda?
We learn a lot. And from myself, I would say that it's about how you have to be very, very professional and like meticulous about every details, you know, to be professional. Is because most of people, you know, of course, they think only about on the pitch, but it's many things important, like outside the pitch, like how to take care of yourself, how to train, and you always have to give more. And because what you do on the pitch is not enough, you know, you have to do extra and take care of yourself. All of those things, you know, like as you learn from him, is very, very good for us and important for our career.
Yeah. How significant is it for Cambodia to have someone of Honda's stature involved with the national team? You spoke a little bit before about what Cambodian football needs to develop. And I guess it's a little bit of that professionalism off the field. And Honda is someone who brings that, has always had that throughout his career. So have you noticed a change in the team over the last 4 years in terms of that professionalism that Honda has been able to bring?
Yeah, yes, of course. That's why we see the Cambodian football growing, you know, because of course, all the players are idolizing him, you know. They see him all as an idol and like a legend. So that's why we want to follow his footsteps, sort of. So he bring that to the team, and he bring that pressure that player want to improve themselves. Of course, because if you don't, then you don't play. So player has that pressure to improve, to work hard, and to follow his how the way he train and everything outside the pitch. Of course, it's not like 100. We are not there 100%, but we are trying our best to follow the instruction.